Hello, Aquarius. Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general read from what I'm dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel and drop them free tarot she's review as well. Thank you. All right, so let's see what's going on. Interesting. I say interesting because in the first two cards, who showed me that? Leo and who they were asking about or doing with. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. But then that also kind of ties into Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini as well, and who they were asking about or dealing with. Small world. Small world. That's funny. I mean, so far, Aquarius, we have Aries and Leo showing up. We're Sagittarius. We're Sagittarius so far. But jumping into this, I don't know what is going on. Um, let's see. Hmm. What is that with you specifically? What is that with you, Aquarius, where what is that? I'm not going to say give and take. It doesn't present itself that way of a give and take situation, but what is this sort of, it's not even an exchange either. How do I explain this? Why does it feel like it's like, there's something specifically about you where they feel it's a, geez, what is that? I'm trying to find the words to describe this. I'm surprised I'm actually looking at an energy of like avoidance, but I'm trying to like describe it in a specific kind of way. It's like avoidance mixed with like holding off on something here, and I don't know what that is. It's like I believe I gave this example. I forget maybe to who. It might have actually been Leo, or might have been Pisces or Taurus. I don't know about the ferryman. It's kind of like, the ferryman accepts payment to, like, take someone from point A to point B. In other words, this energy is almost kind of like, I like to use the pirate movies as reference. When they meet Davy Jones, it's kind of like, well, I feel like in that movie they are stranded. I forget actually how they get out there. They're like stranded on this broken down shipwreck, awaiting for Davy Jones to pop up and make a deal with him, a bargain. And he's like, "Do you fear death?" He's like, "Join my crew and postpone Judgment Day 100 years." That's what this feels like. Whatever that is, that they feel like they're on the brink of losing absolutely everything. They feel as if there's some sort of way to, like, postpone or like make some sort of bargain. Like, it doesn't feel like an exchange. It feels like a bargain or a negotiation or some sort of deal to, like, prolong something, but also simultaneously postpone something from diminishing, completely, absolutely losing everything. I don't know. They see so much, like, possibility there with you, Aquarius, but at the same time, they're also, I guess, is that, I guess, geez, like a bargain. It's weird. It's almost like presents itself like a bargaining trinket, or like a wear, or something there. It's like, do you have, I guess, the golden ticket? Do you have, I guess, are you making a deal with Aquarius? Is there anything that catches Aquarius's fancy or, like, interest, that's like hook, line, and sinker? Like, what are you trying to do? I'm not too sure. Oh, geez. Like, are you fishing for Aquarius? What is it? It feels like they're trying to strike a deal with you or a bargain with you. It's like this for that, that for this. Like, what, I guess, in a sense, what would the exchange be? It's a deal, but what deal? I don't know. But whatever this is, they've got some sort of personal interest in mind, as well as personal investment. I, okay. Yeah. Thank you. But they do have some sort of personal investment. But it feels like it's through you. And what's very interesting about this, they see this potential, like, of a deal, like the potential of a deal or an exchange or a bargain or a negotiation, whatever that is. They see it there, but ultimately they're like, hmm. It almost feels like what they're emphasizing is, like, maybe it's too big of a risk. Maybe it's too big of a leap. I don't know. Like, this is so strange. I don't know why. What is that? What is that? It says so much, but yet so little. There's a Three of Swords. It says so much, but says so little. It's like it's a situation where it's kind of like abandon all hope, ye who enter here. It's like there's like a sign above the door, but it's sort of like what is the deal or the exchange if they cross over that line? If they cross, like if they go through that, then what? If they do this, then what? It's like absolutely everything changes. But there's something specific about the connection between the two of you that it's like that's what you would be kind of like wage. That's what you would be. What's it called? Like what do you wager? Like they're wagering the connection, and that's what I don't understand. It's like to risk the connection between the two of you for the sake of something else. And so it's, are you willing to kind of like take that risk? Are you willing to kind of like place that bet? Are you willing to wager? And that's what I'm talking about in the movie The Pirates of the Caribbean with Davy Jones. They play that game with the dice. They have a cup and they shake it and then they slam it and they kind of like they play I forget what it's called, but they start listing off how many numbers. And if you lose, and if someone in other words, if someone calls you on your bluff, as in like you're a liar, it's like they're betting and wagering time. It's like you will serve, I don't know, 50 more years on my crew or something. This is a strange energy. But the only way you get to that point of, taking that risk or that gamble or wagering or negotiating or barter or whatever means that they would have to also size you up. Once again, Aquarius. They would have to kind of like weigh out the pros and the cons of like, is it worth it ultimately? If they do this, is it worth it? Is it worth risking the connection? Is it worth risking? It's sort of like, well, geez, it's coming to like going into business with friends or going into business with family. It's sort of like it's risky business. But it's like, it is what they want worth risking the relationship for what they want? Because what they're emphasizing is it's not about the relationship between the two of you that they want. There's something there specifically that they want from you, out of you, whatever, with you maybe. But that's what they're weighing out. It's like, what matters more? What they want from you or with you, or you? At this point, you've caught on. And they're realizing this. They're like, shit. This is a huge gamble. They are taking a huge gamble to even consider this. And what I don't understand is this is that same exact energy that I saw. I forget who it was: Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Libra, Gemini. I don't know. It's the exact same energy. And even they're like, what am I? It's weird. They're also kind of considering themselves and checking themselves, like, what am I doing? It's like, what the fuck? Well, there's the devil. It's kind of like energetically speaking, and place your bets. Or is it make your? I forget how all that terminology goes. Is it place your bets, make your wagers, or whatever? I don't know. I don't gamble. Jeez Louise, that is. I mean, they're playing this game with the devil, though, Aquarius. They're playing the game with the devil. They're spinning in circles. They're spinning in circles. What does that have to do with you? What does that have to do with you? That. Let's see. They're trying to find a loophole. They're trying to find a loophole. What do I mean by that? Um, they're trying to find a roundabout way of how to get what they want out of you or from you without actually making the deal or the bargain. This is like there's got to be a loophole. There's got to be some other way. There's got to be an alternative. They're saying there's got to be a way. There you are on top of the deck, Aquarius. There's got to be a way to try and figure this out without having to do that. Yeah, it's a loophole. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. I don't know what that is. Unfortunately, what I'm looking at here is they're trying to play off of your emotions. They're trying to play off of your emotions. And that's the roundabout way. It's almost kind of like sympathy or empathy, or they're trying to get you to feel bad or feel for them or whatever that is. It's like, come on, Aquarius. It's like, in other words, they're trying to soften you up. They're trying to fluff you up. It is what it is. They're trying to soften you up or fluff you up, Aquarius. So like maybe if there's like a different way about going about this, where it's kind of like, let's not talk about this. Let's not focus on this. No, 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 not that. They're trying to find an alternative way to do this. There's a Seven of Swords coming out. Sneaky, sneaky, like I said. Sneaky and shady. Ooh. Oh my goodness. They're looking to cross you, Aquarius. Ooh, 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 ooh. They're looking to cross you. This is going on behind your back. Yeah, they're looking to cross you. And then flip it. They're looking for an alternative route or alternative way or path to get what they want from you or out of you, and then they're going to turn around and flip it and cross you. I don't know if that's double cross or not, but they're just looking to cross you. Yeah. Damn. We'll see where this goes. Bye.